to welcome you to a special session today. This is Solar by Miles Davis, a guitarist's guide. And it's a deep dive into form, harmony, and functional playing. Before we get started, be sure to download this free PDF binder right here in a link in the card above or the link in the description below. It's free. Go grab it now, you need it. Let's start with learning the format of the song. It's a 12-bar structure, minor blues, and then we carry on from there. Then we'll go through all of the chord reference charts together. We'll learn all of the 12 chords that we're basically going to use to get our way through the song. And then the special event happens if you stick with us to the end of the session. We're learning the bass line, the walking bass line, and melody at the same time. Let's play through the whole head of the song using all of the basic chords. 1, 2, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was the whole form of the song. That's a 12-bar blues. So why don't we just break that down a little bit more? Let's just talk about it. We're starting typically in a 12-bar blues form. We have the 1, the 4, and the 5, or in the case of a minor blues, we use the flat 6 approaching the 5 and so on. We start with the minor triad, and then it's kind of like a minor major 7, right? And then we have the 2, 5 of 4 major 7, and then we have the 2, 5 of flat 3 major 7, and then the 2, 5 of flat 7, flat 2 major 7, and then the 2 minor 7 flat 5, and the 5 dominant flat 9 of the 1. So it's a sequence of diminishing returns, really. So we're getting closer and closer, just kind of falling back into the place from whence we came. It's an interesting metaphorical journey. So it's a beautiful set of changes. So I recommend we really come back and finish this up in another session. Let's go ahead and look through all of the chords that we're actually playing. We're starting with a C minor on position number 8. And this is the triadic format. And we're starting with the 1, the 5, the 1, the flat 3, the 5, and then the 1. Yeah, it's that easy. It is. And then we have the G minor 7, which is on position number 10, which is the root, the 5 flat 7, the flat 3, and then the 5 on the top. And then we move back to the C, the place, the previous root note. So C7 is on position number 8. It's the 1, the 5, the flat 7, the 3, the third of the chord, the 5, and the root note on the top. And then the F major 7 is going to be on position number 8. 1, 3, 5, 1, 5, 3, no, 1, 5, 7, 3, 1, 5 on the top. A little late today for me, I think. That's okay. We have the F minor 7. We're starting with the 1, 5, flat 7, the flat 3, and the 5 on the top. And then we're headed down to the B flat 7 on position number 6. We have the root 5, flat 7, 3, 5, and the root. You'll notice a lot of common shapes. These are guitaristic shapes made to be very approachable, very learnable, and very finger manageable, right? So the position 6, we have the E flat major 7, the root 5, 7, 3, and then the 5 on the top again. Then we have the root 5, flat 7, flat 3, and then 5 on the top with the E flat minor 7. Then head down to the A flat 7 on position number 4, which is the root 5 again, flat 7, 3, 5, and root note. And then 4th position for D flat major 7. So root 5, 7, 3, and then 5. And then we're using the root flat 5, flat 7, flat 3 for the D minor 7, flat 5, down to the G 7, flat 9, with the root flat 7, 3, and the flat 9 on the top. You could also displace that to the root, to that flat 9 in the bass. Good. Let's go ahead. This is really the moment we've all been waiting for. So we'll just go ahead and start. We'll dive right in. We'll go measure by measure for the melody and walking bass line. All right, so let's check this out. We're starting with the first bar. The bass line and melody are offset. Then we continue with this particular fingering. I'm doing this so you can watch the fingering roll by, because some of these fingerings are a little challenging. Then we have that first and third fingers, and then into measure 2. Measure 3, measure 4, and then we head back to this shape. Measure 5, walking carefully to get to that second and first finger, so we can get this finger. This fingering happens a couple of times. So we wanted to pay careful attention to how that sequences its way down. This one is a little different because we anticipate that E flat major 7. Then we hear this bass line move all the way up to the root 2, 3, 5, and then so it's we've got to really pay careful attention to these fingerings here, because these are going to get a little messy. So let's take a look at the bottom staff, the bottom line, the bottom measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to have to use fingers 2 and 4. And then we use fingers 2 and 4 again. And then this time we come back down to the first finger bar, and then we use fourth finger and resolve that down to the third finger, because we're going to need the second finger to approach that D flat by a half step above, right? Then we have this really cool sequence here, which is D, octave above the D, flat 6, right? We have this really cool walk up, 1 and 2 and 3, and this time the flat 9 or the flat 2 and the major 7, they're going in opposite directions. So that creates a really nice little bit of counterpoint. So let me play this a little bit more, one more time for you, more slowly, so that you can see the mechanics and observe the mechanics of it. congratulations, we made it. And if you don't have it yet, you didn't get it yet, you can go ahead and download the free PDF binder right here or the link in the description. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and do the obligatory ring the bell because there are a lot of great sessions coming your way. You'll want to know about those. If you like the video also, you might like this video to continue with your own guitar growth. And until we meet again, I wish you happy picking.